All right then, let's give this a go. I'm going to try this and hopefully some people may join this live stream. I am broadcasting, fingers crossed, to YouTube right now, trying to determine whether or not this live stream is working and whether or not people are getting access back to YouTube. If you're not sure who I am and you're watching a replay, hello, my name is Rob. And you are watching vidIQ. We're a YouTube tool that helps people grow their channels, but we're not really going to look at that today. We're going to look at the recent, drama alert, you might call it, of YouTube going down for what seemed to be at least an hour, which is totally unheard of, and I can see that some people are joining the live stream. So hello everybody, hello CZ's World, hello Zach to you. Hey Rob, you the boss man is here joining this live stream, and I think everybody is breathing a huge sigh of relief here as we welcome you here to this live stream. Evan Johnson, Wolfsay, Antec iOS, Popular Trev, MediPro, Giblings. There's a lot of new people here. This is a very unusual time for me to be doing a live stream here, and we've already done our usual live stream. But yeah, I just thought I'd say hello. YouTube is working again. I'm sure we were all stressing out a little bit there for a brief moment, but I'm here, I'm alive. All of you here are chatting to me, and you seem to be alive, which is awesome. So thank you very much. And to be honest, we're trying to hit a trending topic here. This is huge news on YouTube, and I'm hoping that together we can try and investigate what's gone wrong here in the last hour. But yeah, I mean, for all of you folks there who are joining this live stream, can you remember the last time that YouTube was down for any length of time beyond maybe a couple of minutes, and what seemed to be a worldwide breakage of some kind? It's certainly super interesting, and I'm going to share my screen a bit. Look on Twitter. It seems to be the most reliable place. That's where I find out what was that suddenly YouTube was down while I was actually editing a video. So yeah, hello everybody. If you are joining us here on the live stream, do let me know where you are in the world and what time it is and how long it took for YouTube to start working again for you. And I'll be happy to do some shout outs there about trying to ascertain all of the wonderful things that have been going on. Lots of new people joining here on this live stream, so hello to you. And I see for some people it's 9:50, so that must be on the east coast of the USA. And yes, left coast Overland is saying that a team of monkeys, those dedicated, diligent primates, have really pulled us out of a jam here to get YouTube fixed once again. So what I'm going to do while we're on this live stream is I'm going to share my screen, and we'll just take a look at what's been happening news-wise as try and work out how YouTube went down. This is the tweet that I recently posted out saying that we can't understate this, but YouTube, you really need to get this fixed, and we hope your team of monkeys can successfully do. And it seems as if that has been the case for many of us here. So yeah, let's just click on the YouTube down link here and try and find out what's gone wrong. There's plenty of big YouTubers posting here. We got Carl and Ginger. What if Team YouTube isn't actually crashed right now and it's a singularity event? Yeah, there's all sorts of, rumors and conspiracy theories going on. I saw one from Chad Wild Clay. Let me just find him. This was a real interesting one, that he thought it was from a YouTube project. It's trying to actually bring down YouTube, and it was Project Zorgo, who had apparently maybe brought down the YouTube platform. And when I had a quick look at their previous tweets, they were boasting that they'd taken down YouTube. Whether or not that's accurate, we'll find out, I guess, in the minutes and hours to come. But they did say that they'd already successfully hacked the trending page on YouTube. Again, whether or not that's true, I'm just going off of all of the things I'm seeing on Twitter at the moment. And yeah, your real estate whisperer is saying it is the Illuminati. That could be true. But yeah, I'd love to know your conspiracy theories or what you think might be wrong here. Philip DeFranco saying that YouTube does appear to be back up and running, but I'm still posting this because I paid $1 so I could use this song. So good stuff there. Now Zach is saying that everybody should double watch their videos to make up for that last hour, and that's interesting that Zach says that here on Twitter. Because we had exactly the same problem here. If I go to my real-time analytics, and I'm sure you'll love to go and check out your real-time analytics as well and find out what on earth went wrong here. You can see that over the last hour, it's pretty desolate here at vidIQ with 0 views almost. But yeah, look at that. Now, this live stream is bringing more people into the vidIQ universe. So welcome once again if you are completely new here to vidIQ. My name is Rob, and we are just jamming out here. Huge sigh of relief that YouTube is back up and running, and I want to know what you thought of what happened there with that exciting hour. Tell me. So what I want to ask you right now is tell me what you think happened. If you have any news, do let us know, and I'll try and investigate it here. And also, what you did without YouTube. I'd really love to know, and I'm going to shout out all of your names, and we'll have a good old discussion about what on earth just happened. I was all ready to finish the day. I'd just been editing a video, looking forward to watching a bit of a Big Bang Theory, and then I saw these tweets, and I thought, wow, this is a developing story that's happening very quickly. So, people are saying that Super Sloth Games, you watch Netflix, so at least other video platforms were working successfully. Brick Built Replicas saying that YouTube headquarters probably accidentally pressed Alt F4. Craft beer enthusiasts, of course, they drank some beer. Axel Modelling is saying that I hope it doesn't come with another adpocalypse. Yeah, this could be really interesting. Could there be a class action lawsuit here from thousands of creators are saying now that I lost an hour's worth of income on YouTube because of what happened over the last hour? It's just a thought that's coming to my head here. We don't monetize here at vidIQ, so fortunately we're fine on that. But I do have another channel which is monetized, so maybe I've suffered something there. What else have we got here that's telling us that we have problems? Rachel Marie is saying, an hour brings me upwards of 20,000 views, so it makes a huge difference. Yeah, absolutely. To people, the larger channels who are getting hundreds of thousands of views per hour, that's a significant hit potentially on AdSense revenue, at least, beyond any other sort of streams of revenue that will come from that. So yeah, and this happened as well in the West and in North America, when everybody's just finishing work, probably going on to a bit of YouTube for the evening, and they've hit so many issues here. But yeah, some people saying here that Brooke is saying that you thought the page was hacked. Even Johnson was saying that there was a potential server overload. Zach is saying here, I'm sure there's something to do in the terms of service to void them from any responsibility. So yeah, you're probably absolutely right there. They've probably thought well ahead of this problem just in case it happened. Alex Modelling saying, in just 1 hour, YouTube, what are you saying, saved millions or lost millions? MU Music, vidIQ, YouTube is back. Yeah, as you can see, YouTube is back because you're talking to me here on this live stream. And I'm also delighted to tell you as well that the vidIQ tools all seem to be working brilliantly as well. So we could do a quick channel audit here and get a report card on my channel, and hopefully things are okay. We're struggling a little bit in the last 30 days, but if we switch that to 90 days, we should see that our channel is doing relatively well. Maybe I'm doing a bit of a plug here for the vidIQ tool, as almost 400 people join us here on this live stream. Wow, this is fantastic. Thank you all very much for joining us here as we talk about the aftermath of YouTube being down for a very short time. Let's take another look at the Twitter feed here and see what else is going on from people. Engadget is saying, it looks as if YouTube is back online after the outage, which lasted more than an hour. And thank you, God, for bringing back YouTube back so I can continue watching some very important content. ASMR. Let's not go any further down that conversation. But we do often audit ASMR channels in the weekly live stream. So they are legitimate, just a very curious corner of YouTube. Maybe somebody whispered too loudly into the microphone and broke YouTube. As I said in my live stream earlier on today, I'm actually thinking of starting a ASMR YouTube channel, which is going to go along the lines of how to get more views. Make sure you subscribe. Do your keyword research. Yeah, this is a type of thing that happens on a live stream when it's not planned at all and it's totally unscripted. So, but yeah, some people in the chat certainly do seem to think that this might be a good idea, but something to think on maybe tomorrow after we've all had a sleep. I think this is my favourite YouTube picture that's been used so far. But somebody I saw earlier on used this in the Avengers type of a meme where it was somebody said, I think imitating Spider-Man saying, Mr. Google, I don't feel too good right now, with the YouTube emblem dissolving there. Any more stories then? Okay, so look at this. So somebody actually changed their YouTube name. Probably somebody's going to be creating a Twitter name, which is YouTube Down. Again, so many ways to potentially capitalize on that. Let's see if somebody has already staked the YouTube Down username. Oh no, I'd have to spell that right first. Has anybody claimed it? Yeah, it doesn't look as if anybody's claimed the username YouTube. Oh, somebody kind of has. So if anybody wants to claim the YouTube Down Twitter account right now, then absolutely go for it. Oh, thank you very much. We've got a super chat here from the Real Estate Whisperer with, I guess, an awesome point of view here that you don't want to put all of your eggs in one basket in case something terrible goes wrong. And for YouTube, that just happened. And yeah, make sure you diversify your income so you have revenue streams beyond a platform in case anything ever does happen like this. I can see Team YouTube now. I'll just click on them, see if they've got any updates from the post that they did an hour ago, which was saying that they'd received reports about YouTube being down, as well as YouTube TV, YouTube Music. And look at that, it got liked 93,000 times and retweeted nearly 40,000 times in just a space of 1 hour there. So yeah, Jason's asking what happened. Still doesn't look as if there's any clear indication as of yet to why YouTube is down. I'm scouring Twitter as I speak, and I'm going to have another look on a Google. I'm going to do another Google search on news as well very shortly, but I'd love to hear your conspiracy theories on why you think it potentially went down. It'd be very interesting to find out. Let's go to the latest. That's always a terrifying aspect of Twitter, and where things can get really interesting when people are posting stuff, and it seems to be mostly foreign ones. Now, that is another one of my early contenders for a favourite tweet here or meme. Yeah, it's a revenge of the alternative video streaming and broadcasting services there. Now, I'm going to read some more comments here. Eddie is saying that it's a way of marketing. You think YouTube have done this on purpose to trend on Twitter? Interesting thought there. Apparently, the YouTube Fallen Shadow was streaming during the outage. So you're suggesting that somebody was streaming during the outage. You mean on YouTube? I'd love to know if you can substantiate that with any more details. The Real Estate Whisperer thinks it was the Men in Black, so Will Smith, Josh Brolin, and Tommy Lee Jones getting in on the act there. I'm a noob 5668 saying someone stopped the hamster wheel at Google. Oh, I wonder if they've managed to get the hamster back on the wheel, or it's a sad end for that particular hamster whose name we shall not mention. Again, Aliens thinks it's Amphar. What else? And like people asking what happened. Pirates, Alex saying it was only in certain areas. It seemed to be all across the board. Seemed to be worldwide outages. I mean, let us know. Has anybody been watching YouTube for the last hour without any issues? And yeah, if you're one of a few, maybe you got some awesome bandwidth from that then, like, and your videos were streaming in 4K without any issues. Thank you very much for Nines Cat Studio. You have given us a super chat. Really appreciated. As always, you were in our live stream earlier on, of course, and got your channel audited. He's so happy that YouTube did not separate from us forever. Yeah, I guess another question is that now that you've got your channels back up and running, have you, other than the analytics that are obviously going to be severely damaged in the last hour, as you can see here at vidIQ, although we're not having too bad a run now. Thank you very much for everyone joining the live stream, but have you noticed that maybe any of the thumbnails are broken on your videos, or captions are missing, or maybe we'll find out in the hours to come that there's some serious problems going on with YouTube, or it's just back to normal, and it was, as I say, as somebody suggested, the hamster fell off the wheel. All right, I'm going to just go briefly back to me as full screen while I do some YouTube searches and see if we can get any interesting news here about YouTube being down. That does seem to be the second search term as of now. Let's just search by in the past hour. See if we get some interesting ones. Okay, CBS News. Let's read an article from CBS News and see what they say about the YouTube down saga. Second most visited website in the world was experiencing an outage across its various platforms on Tuesday night for more than an hour. The Google-owned streaming site took to Twitter to thank users for the reports about YouTube being down and its issues as always. For some people, there seems to be a 503 error. Thank you very much, Gen X Grown Up, for the super chat there of $5.01. I really appreciate the 1 cent that you've added there. And yeah, if we've been helping grow your channel, really do appreciate it. So yeah, what does the 503 error mean? It's, while most users are familiar with 404 page not found, 503 means service unavailable. Generally, this message is displayed when servers are overloaded and cannot handle the volume of traffic. So maybe that suggests that there was denial of service. Maybe somebody tried to flood YouTube with more data than they can handle, which sounds not too plausible considering just how many viewers are on YouTube every month. We think it's about nearly 2 billion a month right now. Yeah, Mike Shaw, you're saying that nobody really knows anything at the moment. YouTube has no idea either right now. I'm sure they've probably got some idea internally. May take I'd be surprised if we don't hear any concrete news from YouTube until maybe the end of the night, 9 o'clock. I mean, Pacific Standard Time here, so it's just gone 8 o'clock. So maybe even a couple of hours after that. So people getting 503s there. And the apps also didn't work. Yeah, I tried my app and it didn't work. And I think for like 10 minutes, I just had the YouTube screen, like the banner at the top left, and then the grey boxes on there, and that's all I had until things started working again. And I thought I'd jump on the live stream to chat with you folks and find out what on earth had been going on. So yeah, just CBS News there basically saying that they had access issues and it looked like it was a 503 one, which would suggest server overloads. So interesting here from Evan, you're saying that you didn't get an error, it just tried loading forever. So slightly different error that you were getting for you. Let's go back to Twitter, see if there's any more updates. It looks as if Engadget have established themselves at the top of this particular hashtag, YouTube down. And lots of memes now of celebration that everything seems to be back up on YouTube, but no concrete news yet as to why it was down. So I think, yeah, it's back over to you guys. I want to speak to all of you here in the live stream a bit more and find out what you think was going wrong with YouTube. So, Adrian, the Ninja Extinction, you're saying how long did this happen for? I think it was no more than an hour. And when you think of like how much media coverage there already is, and how we're on this live stream now trying to decipher what happened, like just an hour of YouTube being down is hugely significant, as it's one of the most reliable social media networks and video platforms in the planet. And a lot of us all got a little scared for a second there as to what possibly went on. Zachary thinks it's a possible cyber attack there. Man Tony, you think it was a DNS problem. And Chuck It FPV seems to think that it was Alex Jones striking back against all of the social platforms that have banned him in the last couple of weeks. Hashtag fake news. Missy Moose thinking that maybe Shane broke YouTube with unbelievable success that he has been enjoying with the Jake Paul content very recently. G. Doomagwing, I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong there. You think that you were about to declare what your YouTube career dead there. Fortunately, you don't have to do that. You can get right back on YouTube and start posting videos now if you want. A nice thought here from Cinema Speak, saying that Instagram TV just had the best hour they ever had. And I mean, that would be absolutely fascinating to know the statistics there and find out just where everybody went for their video content in this hour that YouTube was down. Like, were people posting on Facebook videos? Were they watching Facebook? Were they trying to find information out on Twitter? Or, as you say, were they using alternative platforms to post their own video content? Sweets Sparkle Me thinks it was Donald Trump. I think he's a bit too busy to be going after YouTube these days. Pablo says he went to Daily Motion. Most people say, yeah, so it sounds as if most people took to Twitter once the YouTube platform went down. I guess, is that like your secondary social media site? And would you post videos on Twitter if you weren't posting them on YouTube? Or, yeah, I guess that's another question for you folks. If YouTube shut down permanently, where would you be posting your video content? I'd love to know your answers and maybe tell me why. Would you go to Instagram, or would Facebook be better? Like, who has the best search facilities outside of YouTube? Yeah, Evan's saying that you went to Instagram, and ASE Music saying that the AI was finalizing becoming conscious, which is a terrifying thought. My mind cast to Terminator at this point. And is this where the machines rise? And there's going to be somebody crashing down my door very soon. Your real estate whisperer saying you would put your videos on stupid Facebook. You would put them there, but you hate Facebook. Instagram, Dailymotion. Some people suggesting what I would call alternative video sites that I can't name officially here in the video, but you can probably see them in the chat there. I guess the problem with Facebook is that there's no real searchability, so you'd have to really concentrate on building your subscribers, or like people who like your page, to be able to do that. Thanks, Flasher25. Somebody noting there my vast array of WWE titles in the background. They're just little trinkets that I collect because I have a fascination with the wrestling business from when I was a youngster. Don't really follow wrestling anymore, but I just like to read books on like the early 90s, and I'm reading a lot on the Monday Night Wars, and I'm going completely off topic because what we're supposed to be talking about is YouTube being down. Horror Fan 666 alt say my name. I just did. Real Estate Whisperer, Patreon, go there. Yeah, good idea. So Patreon absolutely is a well-established platform which really does reward its users as much as it possibly can. JJ12, plot twist, McDonald's did this. Wow, can you elaborate on this plot twist? What on earth was going on there? Area 51 hacked YouTube. It says Evan the Arcader. The Engine Point is saying that you would go to Twitch. Black Fade is maybe a little bit behind the times there, as they would be using Vine to post all their video content if YouTube went down. Skynet and Terminator is coming back, according to Anthea Figueroa. And Quintana, I think it's the 1,000th episode of SmackDown that's on right now, and here I am on YouTube with this live stream. Headphone Jack, you're asking what happened with lots of emojis. All we can tell you right now is that YouTube went down for about an hour. It seemed to be a worldwide collapse of YouTube with what many were reporting was a 503 error, which is a server overload, but we're getting all sorts of different reports about what specifically has gone wrong, and we're going to try and find out as much as we can maybe in this live stream as it continues. As all of these people here who are joining this live stream, welcome. Thank you very much for being here and just taking a big, huge sigh of relief that YouTube was down. Now it's back up, and the first thing you do when YouTube comes back up is to spend time here at vidIQ. Really do appreciate it. Amel Sindaroff. That's interesting. Yeah, YouTube said that the subscriber counts were broken on October the 2nd, and this is their way of fixing it, to shut down YouTube for an hour. Hashtag YouTube alternatives, says Eddie Ducario. I'm not sure what you're talking about there. It's 2:freaking a.m. Go to sleep is saying that Brexit was responsible for YouTube going down. Interesting. I had some more interesting comments there in the chat, which I can't read out. We don't have any moderators on today, so in this hastily put together live stream. Oh wow, the view count's gone up now to 400 plus. So hello to everybody who's here on this live stream. Thank you very much to the first port of call here is to search for YouTube is down. So yeah, let me just give you a bit of context here. If you're completely new to vidIQ, we are a YouTube tool and channel that helps you grow your YouTube channel. And I am practicing what I preach here on the channel, and I am trying to jump on a trending topic, which was YouTube going down in the last hour. And I thought it'd be really interesting to try and get people on board and just discuss their thoughts and what happened. And it's fantastic that we can now talk again and have a community here on YouTube. And it seems to be going very well, as we have 4 times as many people on this live stream as we do for our Tuesday audits, because I saw an opportunity here as a video creator to do some trending content. And yeah, it's fantastic. And all of you here, I hope you're enjoying yourselves and meeting new people in this live stream. And if you thought, wow, this was a brilliant idea, Rob, to try and get some trending content here and be hopefully at the top of the search rankings for this, what will be a very temporary keyword. That's what we do here. We give you all sorts of YouTube tips and tricks to help you grow your channel. So make sure to subscribe if you haven't already done so. And yeah, maybe give this video a thumbs up as well. That's the YouTube plug for this hour. Maybe I might do one soon. All right. I want to hear your best conspiracy theories. If you're still wondering what on earth happened to YouTube, I'm going to have a look at Twitter again very soon to see if we've got any more interesting updates as to what's gone wrong. A lot of people thinking that aliens have taken over here. Is that true? We'll have to see. One of the big YouTubers, MKBHD, Marcus Brownlee, was tweeting a little over an hour ago that he'd never seen YouTube down for more than 30 minutes plus. And that's got well received, 13,000 likes, 2,000 retweets. Some people thinking that Trump's doing another test. I think, was it a week or 2 weeks ago, there was a presidential alert text message that went out to a lot of Americans and kind of caught everyone a little bit by surprise. Let me just share this recent meme here. Every famous YouTube star wondering if their fame carries over to Twitter. That is a fantastic, brilliant meme. I do like that one in particular. And yeah, more of a dissolving. There we go. So this was a meme I saw earlier, which I thought was particularly funny. I think trying to replicate what Spider-Man said in the Avengers Infinity Wars. Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. And YouTube's just dissolving away there. Unfortunately, it's back. All right, so Thanos is coming, according to Music X Official. Hopefully not. So I think there's been other memes as well going on saying that for YouTube, this is what happened. So I guess another question is, like, maybe half of the video creators that were on the platform have disappeared and we can't actually remember who they are. So phew, we survived, but who got taken down? It's a bit scary to consider that. I don't know why so many people are wanting me to say that, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna tease you and not say that word that's coming up. Conspiracy theories in Reddit, maybe. So yeah, I mean that might be a really interesting topic to look at. Well, Reddit, I'm sure, will be awash with news right now about YouTube going down. Yeah, so I'll just bring up this page here on Reddit. YouTube broken for anybody else, and that's got 22,000 upvotes in the last couple of hours. But it is now it is now back because all of you are commenting here on this live stream. Still no confirmed news or reports about why it's up yet. I'm hoping that we'll get some information very soon on that. So yeah, that's where Reddit is at the moment. Anything else coming up here? Who else went on this sub to see if YouTube is okay? So who went onto the YouTube subreddit to find out if YouTube is down? It looks as if quite a lot of people, well, thousands of people did. So yeah, we're still in the early stages here of what just happened to YouTube. But everybody's saying it's glad it's back. Yeah, Wholesome Roots, you are glad it's back. Yes, Lord of Alicorns. Is that your name? Lord of Alicorns. Join the party here. The welcome back to YouTube party that we're having. Some people are saying go into the conspiracy sub. I mean, do I dare do that? I will have a quick look and see what we can find. So, oh no, that's from a couple of months ago. I was just reading one which I thought it said conspiracy theorist Alex Jones permanently banned YouTube, not permanently banned from YouTube. No, so nothing really coming up in the conspiracy Reddits there as I can see just yet. Yeah, Magical Fox saying, glad I wasn't streaming. I would have been upset if it got lost. Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure it's going to be very interesting to see what reactions are from video creators, especially those who were live streaming, and just wondering like of video creators who maybe uploaded their videos minutes before YouTube went down. The question for them would be, do I just delete the video and start again without re-upload it? Or yeah, how do you deal with YouTube's going down and all of a sudden your velocity's just tanked for that 1 hour? Might be an interesting food for thought there. So yeah, Eddie saying you saying you were doing a live stream and you turned it off. Splint 2 Gaming ending my stream 10 minutes before it went down, so lucky escape for you. And Wholesome Root saying you had a friend that was live streaming. What happened to them? Did they even realize they'd stopped live streaming when they were doing it, or did they just carry on talking to nobody, not realizing what had gone on? Those repair monkeys need to do a better job. Someone needs to give them bananas. That's from Noah. Americano, you're saying that it's YouTube is back in LA. Some people thinking it's a conspiracy theory by T-Series to bring down PewDiePie so they can overtake them in the subscriber count. Matt, you're asking what happened in details. I'm checking all of the regular news sources frequently, but as it stands, YouTube was down for about an hour, it seems, and it was a global YouTube down scenario. And but it's back up, and it seemed to be that I think it was CBS was saying that it was a DDoS, denial of service error, perhaps. One from YouTube here. Okay, so we'll show you this tweet, definitely. Team YouTube is saying, and this was 20 minutes ago, "We're back. Thanks for all your patience. If you continue to experience issues, please let us know." So that's good to hear from them. But will we ever find out? What went wrong there for for all of us YouTubers? And yeah, just seeing if there's anything else. Some more interesting tweets here from people such as Marcus Brownlee saying that Vimeo, IGTV, Facebook video, this is your chance, don't blow it. I wonder if they did find out, if they were able to capitalize on YouTube being down. But yeah, nothing else too exciting coming out of Twitter just yet. So I'll do another search as soon as I can. So, folks, hello. If you're here on the YouTube Down What Happened live stream, this is completely unscripted. I'm trying to get the information as quickly as I can as it comes through, and as we're waiting for that information to come through, why don't you say hello? Let us know where you are in the world and what time it is. I'm always interested to know if there are any insomniacs joining the live streams, and I guess it would mean that it's around about 4 o'clock in the morning UK time. So yeah, if you're joining us here in that part of the world, maybe Iceland, even some people in Greenland in the middle of the night, yeah, do let us know. Himeros, the end of the world is here. Quick pray to Jesus. Looks as if YouTube's back up and running, so the end of the world is not here just yet. So, Spabon, you're in Australia. It's 2:45 p.m. Much more convenient time for you to be watching a vidIQ live stream for once, isn't it? In the UK, so somebody is in the UK. Young Mind HS, it's in the UK and it's 4:24 a.m. right now. That is pure dedication. Were you trying to watch YouTube videos in the middle of the night as well? 5 p.m. in Jupiter. Is that in Hawaii, one of the Hawaii Islands, or are you making a joke that it's 5 p.m. on the planets? 9:24 where it is for Glibwings. Mike Shaw, it's 8:24 in Tucson, Arizona. You're on the same time zone as me here in Vancouver. In Boston, it's 11:24 for Kim Tana. In California, 8:24 for Fluffy Hamster. Were you the hamster which got thrown off the wheel at YouTube? That's one of the conspiracy theories, that the hamster that was running the YouTube wheel got knocked off. 11:25 in the Philippines for Ken Rojas. And also for Avria there, it's 11:25. I do apologize if I pronounced any of your names wrong. Lisandro Diaz at 12:22 a.m. in Argentina. 5:25 in Egypt. 8:54 for Dap Hindi Gaming in the morning. For Noah, it's 20 past 10 in Texas. It's 20 past 10 in the morning in Bangkok for We Are If. So yeah, people all over the world joining us here for this live stream, trying to find out what happened with YouTube. I'm going to go just directly to their Twitter feed here now and see if we've got any explanation as to what happened. Nothing coming out of YouTube yet. And I would be surprised if we hear anything of concrete value until the media outlets maybe pick it up in the morning. But I will continue to search for you and see if we can get any answers. Just do another search for YouTube is down. Nothing, again, seems to be coming through other than the 503 failures that many people were experiencing. So yeah, nothing of particular interest here. Okay, so another question I want to ask you here is, we've got quite a new audience here joining us here on the vidIQ live stream. I want to know, are you a video creator or are you just a watcher of YouTube content? It would be really interesting to know the people joining this live stream, whether or not they do have an interest in creating videos, or you are purely somebody watching on YouTube for entertainment and so on. Now, maybe if you don't say yes, I'm seeing some responses come in, say maybe either creator or viewer. It'd be interesting to know. So yeah, or creator or watcher. So I can see that very quickly. It looks as if the majority of you are video creators, I think. Although some people are saying just a watcher. Well, I ask a question and the chat goes absolutely insane and I can't keep up with this. But I think most people are creators. For example, Dap Hindi, you've just hit 1,100 subscribers. Congratulations to you. I think every single person in the live stream is now answering that question. Some are saying both. Some are saying creators. One person saying Paraguay. I don't think you quite understood the question there. But yeah, so a good mix of creators. So let me ask a question to the video creators. Have you checked your channel since the outage? And does everything seem a-okay other than all of the views that you lost in the last 60 minutes? Do let us know. Have a quick check on your channel. Does anything look unusual? Splint2 is saying yes, you've checked yours and it looks fine. Another person saying it looks fine. So Magical Fox says, I have not. Suddenly grows concerned, exits the live stream and goes to find out whether his channel is still working or her channel is still working. I hope it is. Most people are saying that it seems fine, so it does look as if it was an outage rather than a potential hack, which is certainly good news from a security point of view, but obviously we still don't have that information as of now. Now, Brian Angel here, are you just trying to stir up a hornet's nest by saying your YouTube is gone? Is that true? Did you have a channel? Can I visit your channel? I'm going to see if I can quickly go to your channel. So Brian Angel here is saying that your channel is gone, and this is what your channel currently looks like. You joined in on August. Are you saying that you had videos and they've disappeared? We'd love to know if that's fact or not, but yeah, you're saying that your channel is gone. But yeah, most people, some people saying that they just think that the YouTube server was down. But yeah, it sounds like most people are saying that it was their channel is fine and they haven't suffered any major issues there. I'm gonna keep looking. Sorry if I keep looking off to my left here. I'm just always checking news updates to see if there's anything coming out of the major players here. I'm just going to check the YouTube official blog, see if anything's been posted. No, bit too early to check on there, probably. Going to go back to Reddit, see if there's been any updates there on a potential reason why things could have been down. Just mostly people saying that YouTube is down, panic, but no real explanations as to what has gone wrong potentially. So it sounds as if for the video creators here that your content is fine. No damage other than the views that you've lost in the last hour. Question for people who've been watching videos then. Have you noticed anything unusual perhaps with your sub feed, or maybe comments that you've posted have disappeared? Is there anything that you think may be going a little awry with the viewing experience on YouTube? Or are there any weird searches coming up, or does everything seem to look fine? People again saying that the content looks fine, no other issues there. Channel reorganize itself, I think. Everything is fine. No, it's just a website. Comments disappeared from the hour before. Okay, so interesting. Comments may have been deleted very recently. That's an interesting question. I'll certainly check my comments and see if anything is looking curious at all there. So no, I would just show you my screen here. This is a comment section of vidIQ, and we can see that we had a comment from 2 hours ago, then a big gap, and then a comment from 3 minutes ago. Nothing coming up in the YouTube reports there. If I go to YouTube Studio Beta, is there anything in the beta news updates? There's usually some news updates here, but nothing curious there either. I'm guessing that there will certainly be some updates here. And if you haven't already subscribed to Creator Insider, I think they will definitely be posting some sort of news story about this in the next couple of days. So if you haven't already subscribed to Creator Insider, do make sure that you visit their channel, and hopefully they'll post something in the next couple of days. So Luke Gamer is saying that it's hacking. It could have happened. Do you think it's Russia again? Well, it doesn't seem to be a hack at this point, only because nobody's noticing any unusual data or changes to the way YouTube operates. Everything seems to be working fine as is. Lord of Alicorn's thinking that maybe YouTube just did a prank on us. Prank videos are so successful on YouTube that they decided to adopt that policy. And yeah, find out. Super chat here from Benji's dad. Hello to you. Thank you very much for the super chat. Is depending on YouTube a bad business strategy? So I guess this question comes up because YouTube went down for an hour. If you imagine that some channels may be earning potentially hundreds of dollars of revenue per hour just from AdSense, yeah, I think absolutely. If YouTube got taken down for a few days, that could hugely impact certainly a business and a video creator who relies on the income from a channel. I mean, we talk about how AdSense has had a huge impact on channels who are trying to reach monetization, but there have been reasons behind that due to perhaps inappropriate content. But something like this affects everybody on the platform. It's indiscriminate, and it's really a flick of a switch, and suddenly a business that you completely rely on is gone. So yeah, absolutely. I think Benji's dad, for all video creators, video influencers, people who are wanting to start brands and create a sustainable income out of video production, it's certainly wise to have eggs in more than one basket. It's just very hard to do for many people who establish themselves on one platform and then trying to keep, say you've got 50,000 subscribers on your YouTube channel, but you've only got 500 followers on Twitter. The temptation is always to stick with where you've had the most impact on a social media audience. So thank you for the question there, Benji. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the chat, and I'll read them out. Cinema Speak, Rob, or anybody, has YouTube ever gone down like this before? Not that I can remember in my lifetime. There's been, I think there was one of the news articles, I think it was The Verge, did just post some interesting stories about when it had gone down before. And I think let me see if I can bring that news article up, but it's probably, things are changing so quickly that it will obviously change a lot. Here's something that's interesting, actually. So look here. So on YouTube down, I was trying to put in The Verge to get the news article from The Verge, but now we're one of the trending videos about YouTube being down. I'm pretty sure I changed that thumbnail, so I don't know why that's appearing, but yeah, there we go. So I was trying to find that story from The Verge about YouTube being down in the past. See if I can find that particular news story, but it looks as if it's gone. But I think the times when it has gone down before, it's been down for a very short amount of time. And I think since YouTube has become such a global platform watched by so many people, it's never gone down to this extent. So this is pretty big stuff that we're seeing. JJ12, you're saying that YouTube will be gone in 2067 because of this new website, vidMe. I think we're maybe jumping a little too far into the future there. 60 years is a long time, and who knows who or what is going to be here that time. Thank you very much, Missy Moo, for the $2 super chat there. You're very welcome there. So NerdSync, you're saying that we can have some moderation in this chat. I would love to, if you want to be a moderator, NerdSync, I would love to give you access. I'm sorry if there are any inappropriate comments coming on in this chat. As I say, this has gone. We just decided to go live straight away to see what was going on with the YouTube service being down, and our usual moderators are not here. So yeah, apologies to anybody if there's any, I guess, inappropriate content there in the chat. I'm not seeing too many myself, but it may be that the live streaming service that I'm using, which is Streamlabs OBS, is filtering out a lot of those comments. So there's a couple of people suggesting, offering to be mods. I mean, I will try and get some of you as mods if you would like to do that. A lot of people swearing, a few people... oh, well, now this is hilarious. I can't actually get back to my live stream. Oh, the live stream is working again now. So I'll see if I can sort this out for some of you. And thank you again for the super chat here that I just missed. So let me just try and quickly get this. The super chat was from New Level Auto. Sorry, y'all. All I did was flip the light switch and I didn't know what I was doing. So we can all blame New Level Auto for that. So let me see if I can just help make some of you moderators. I will be honest, I probably will remove you from being a moderator after this live stream. It's very... I really do appreciate this. But yeah, if we just get in a couple of mods who are more than willing to help, then brilliant. I will certainly make you one. I'm trying to do as many as I can, make you mods. But yeah, my chat is going so quickly today that it's difficult keeping up. So thank you for super chats once again. Bruce Ramos, you're saying what am I using to stream? I'm actually using something called Stream OBS. It's a variant of OBS. It's free to use. It does take a little while to get used to, but it does allow me to do all sorts of things like transitions. It takes a little bit of time to set up. So this is me transitioning to my live stream, which you can now see running. That's probably going to give me some really weird infinity views on the screen there. But yeah, I can do all sorts of transitions, and it also allows me to do sound effects, so I can press some buttons. And it will make some sound effects as well, which is all fantastic. And we would usually use these in our live streams. But yeah, if you want to check out Streamlabs OBS, that's what I use. And yeah, it's pretty fantastic for a free service. So I've made a couple of you moderators. I hope that's maybe going to help clean up any of the more malicious content that's appearing, and I do apologize. We've never had this amount of people on a live stream, so it's fantastic that you've all joined here, and I really do appreciate you spending time here trying to work out what went wrong with YouTube. So yeah, Brandon Coons is asking, what happened to YouTube? So let's try and give you the lowdown of what we do know, which is very little. It's kind of like the classic live news broadcast where you go to live to somebody on the scene and they actually know less than the people in the studio. But here's what I can tell you. YouTube went down at around about 6:20 local time, which is Pacific Standard Time, and it was down for about an hour, and this seemed to affect all users everywhere. A couple of people have mentioned in the chat that they were still able to use YouTube, though I'm not sure if that's entirely accurate. Twitter went crazy with the hashtag YouTube down. YouTube is down. That's where I first saw the issues and started investigating. YouTube, as soon as it came back up, which was around about an hour after it went down, so around about 7:15, 7:10 local time, I jumped into a live stream and started talking with all of you here to ascertain what was going on. Lots of conspiracy theories, people suggesting that it was Alex Jones, it's Trump on the move here, trying to bring down another media company, but it looks as if early reports are that it's some sort of server overload of some kind of 503 error. And I'm still continuing to scour the news wires to see if we can get more information about what potentially went wrong. But they're all more or less still saying the same thing, that it was an error 503, and it went back, but it's now back online. And plenty of comedic memes to go along with it. So that's the latest update that we have here of YouTube going down. And yeah, I mean, if you're not familiar with who we are, my name is Rob. I'm part of the vidIQ team here, and we create software to help grow your YouTube channel. So our tools were down at the same time as YouTube, but fortunately they're back up and running as well. But there is still no particular reason, no particular answers as to why YouTube is down, as I continue to look through all of the Twitter feeds. So like Roberto Blake is saying, Roberto Blake doesn't care why YouTube down happened. You might, and that's cool, but explain to me how knowing why is going to help you take action and protect your revenue or give you access to your audience. So I think it's more or less going along the lines of this can happen at any time with any platform, and it's why you should diversify if you are a video creator trying to earn an income from YouTube and other platforms. So yeah, somebody's saying, I'm not sure if I miss a conversation here. Mike Shaw, somebody replying to Mike Shaw saying, lol, I'd buy a shirt like that. So please fill me in. What are people thinking that there is merch opportunities? How ironic would that be if somebody was able to capitalize on YouTube being down with some merch? Yeah, and I'm going to be really interested to discover the inventive ways that people are going to talk about this YouTube down story. I mean, my instinct was just to get on YouTube as quickly as possible to find out what was going on. And so here's something that's interesting. I just want to show you my thought process when I decided to do this YouTube is down live stream. We're currently trending, we're number 3 in the list of YouTube is down. Somebody managed to beat me to it with a video of got 400 views, but they didn't do a live stream on it, and I think this is a super trending topic, so that's interesting why we've done that. And the vidIQ keyword search terms is saying that at the moment search volume is very high and competition is very low, which is why we're trying to get in there. Like why YouTube was shut down, the video that cut down YouTube. So some people are saying that a particular video brought down YouTube, and there's 350 people watching that live stream right now. Hopefully ours is being better. So I'm just going to filter here. Let's filter by videos in the last hour and see what sort of results we're getting. So more people are doing live streams. Yeah, people trying to capitalize on this trending topic right now to find out what happened. The video here that was YouTube was down for an hour. What happened? I would play the video, but that's probably treading on copyright infringement, so we won't do that. But yeah, to be honest, I thought there would be more people actually trying to do content on why YouTube is down. So maybe there's missed opportunities there. If you want to leave this live stream and post your thoughts on why YouTube is down, maybe capitalize on this as a trending topic, I won't stop you, because this is exactly why we are going to do this. Now, so yeah, NerdSync is saying, now everybody's going to live stream this. So I've probably shot myself in the YouTube foot there, because I more or less had a monopoly on this topic, and maybe that's going to quickly disappear. And Mike Shaw is saying, you are house sitting or you would be streaming for sure. So yeah, I think it's just a really interesting to find out that how the community is reacting to all of this that's going on right now. Some people what PewDiePie is good for now. The stream just got really spotty. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Are you meaning like in the chat? So yeah, thanks, Mike. I was just about to settle down for the evening after doing a super long video editing session on keyword research. But if there's a trending topic that comes up, and we are a channel all about YouTube growth and news stories in YouTube, yeah, I definitely needed to put in an extra few hours here to keep you abreast, keep you informed. Although I'm not sure if I'm doing a particularly good job of that, because we haven't really found out too much yet about why YouTube went down on us. But yeah, you're capitalizing on a trending topic. We've suggested this many times in our videos, so that's exactly what we're doing. It's going to be, I mean, there's probably going to be some sort of case study we can do on this. Maybe I'll do a video tomorrow or Thursday where I'll say, look, we found this trending topic, and it was right in our ballpark. It was very much in our niche area of video content. We jumped on it, and as a result, we got this huge watch time bomb from all of the people who are joining us here. Now, that's not to say that we're trying to use you, the viewers, as a commodity. I'm trying to bring you as much value as I can here to this live stream, but it was put together so quickly that I didn't really have a chance to even research too much what was going on with how YouTube went down, so I'm trying to do it on the fly. But it was one of those video opportunities where I thought, we have to be first on YouTube to get the audience. And I think we've done a relatively decent job there. It's how we can maybe capitalize and double down on this content tomorrow morning or on Thursday. Yeah, thanks, Sherry Giggles. That's a wonderful username, by the way. I try and bring value as much as I can. I'm seeing now that some of our moderators are doing a fantastic job here and getting rid of the inappropriate messages. So thanks for that. Icarus Flying, you're saying that you was afraid YouTube was uploading a new AI to attack all of the edgy channels. Yeah, Donny Shawshow, Hulk smash that like button. I really do appreciate that if you are doing so. Illuminati confirmed, or maybe it's a Nick Nimati. How do you pronounce that? It's Nick Nimmon's collective group, Niminati. Is that it? Niminati. Maybe he's the one who caused the downfall of YouTube for 1 hour. So, Black Fade, you're asking, how do you get views during a popular trending topic? So, what you need to do is you need to be first. That is so important. If it's a trending topic, like, you almost have to be there. If you're going to try and do a on-demand video, you need to have it out within less than an hour if it's a super trending topic. Obviously, if it's a live stream, you can get on there straight away, but then it's going to have a different impact of feedback from how the video performs after it's gone live. But yeah, certainly fast. A classic example is if you do a search for YouTube hashtags, again, another topic, which was a YouTube feature. We jumped on that as soon as we knew about it. I'd made a video within about 6 hours, and because of that, we are the dominant video on YouTube hashtags, how to use it, or everything you need to know. And it's incredible to look at the click-through rates on the hashtag videos, which are like 10% or more, just because we're at the top of the search term. So if you want to know how to get onto a popular trending topic, you need to act on it as soon as humanly possible. Mr. Gutsy saying, do you think it might happen again? I think this is the first time a YouTube outage has happened of any significant degree for years. I can't remember YouTube being down for more than an hour, especially in the age of Twitter, where these things can get reported so quickly and then have so much discussion around it. I'm just going to do another quick refresh here and find out if anything else is going on here. No new reports there coming in on YouTube itself. I'm going to go back to Twitter, see if I can find anything there. Doesn't seem to be anything new on YouTube of news noteworthy stories just yet. So yeah, nothing. Not picking up anything that you would call news. I think, yeah, if you want to look through all the memes and all the comedy gold that's coming on through Twitter, then absolutely go check that out. But yeah, I can't find any new news stories there. So I see people see people on the live stream saying, "What happened to YouTube? Wait, what happened?" So are all of you new people who are joining the live stream now, such as Conker's Studio and a Musty Cow? Are you joining the live stream right now to find out what happened? And Scott Edwards Media, you're all saying that YouTube went down in February. Did it go down for as long as this? I certainly can't remember it going down in February for this amount of time, or maybe it happened at a weekend or in the middle of a night. So Nandan, YouTube is not down now, but if you are just signing on to YouTube for the day and trying to work out what's been going on in the YouTube world, YouTube went down, completely down for most if not all users and video creators around about 2.5 hours ago, and then it came back up around about an hour and 20 minutes ago, and I've been live streaming ever since, just trying to find out what may have gone wrong. And I need a quick drink here. And I think, I've just emptied my bottle here. I actually bought this from the Creator Store in London. I don't know if you know this, but there is a YouTube shop in London which sells all sorts of YouTube memorabilia. In fact, actually, this little clackerboard as well here is from the YouTube Creator Store, and also this notebook here, which, as you can see, the logo there. And so I bought all of this from the Creator Store when I was over in London a couple of weeks ago. If you are in the UK, do check it out. Some cool little stuff there. I completely agree this doesn't answer the question as to why YouTube was down. But yeah, I'm trying to fill out a little bit. Okay, so another Gamer's Life 328. You're saying here, and I picked up this at the very beginning of this live stream, that Project Zorgo, is that correct? Yeah, Project Zorgo were the ones that claiming that they'd brought down YouTube, and I'll bring that up right now. So this Twitter channel has been saying that they brought down YouTube 2 hours ago, successfully taking it offline. They also claim that in September they'd hacked the YouTube trending page. Yeah, I don't know anything other than that about this Twitter page, but Chad Wild Clay, who is a very prominent YouTube figure, I think over 4 million subscribers now, definitely over 3 million, was saying that it could have been this channel. And now do I dare click on this link? I'm going to click on it, and hopefully this isn't going to cause any problems. But this is Project Zorgo with 300,000 subscribers. They haven't posted a video yet, so they talk about Doomsday Date is activated from a last week with over 1 million views. So maybe we need to have a look at that video. But again, I don't want to play anybody else's content on this live stream because I don't want to get in trouble with copyright of other people's content. But yeah, if you want to go visit their channel, look at their content, maybe find out what they claim to have done, then absolutely, by all means, you can drop out of this live stream and see what they think they may have achieved here by hacking YouTube, or they're just trying to jump on the bandwagon of a YouTube glitch that was potentially going on over at the YouTube headquarters. So TAC540, just join the stream, have a question. Do you have a special contact and can tell us what's up, or are you just Googling YouTube news? You need to know I'm good to take so to perhaps go somewhere and do something while you watch your YouTube channel. Yeah, we don't have any special YouTube contacts that we're going to be using right now today, and I'm sure they're all going to be very busy trying to deal with the fallout here. I'm just live streaming, trying to get as much information as I can and talk to you, the YouTube/vidIQ community, as to what's going on. Another one here from KZE Gamer saying you just went off and watched Netflix. I think a few people did a little bit of Netflixing while YouTube was down. And yeah, I'll be really interested to find out what happens. And if we get information that is more concrete, we'll very gladly do a more considered, thoughtful video in the upcoming days. Thanos potentially did it, according to Daniel Loomis, but yeah, we're not sure on what really did happen there. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a quick break here, just to get some water, recharge my batteries a bit. You can continue to spread conspiracy theory rumours in the chat. And I'm going to do a bit of research, see if we can bring up any interesting articles. And I'll be back in a couple of minutes. So keep yourselves occupied, and we'll see you very shortly. All right then, I am back for another round of YouTube conspiracy theories and all that sort of stuff. Welcome. If you did join us during the break, my name is Rob. Welcome to this impromptu vidIQ live stream where we're just, I guess, taking a deep breath and feeling the relief that YouTube is back up and running after being down for a very short time, but causing a panic all across the world. So thank you very much for joining us here for this live stream. I just was doing a bit of research in that break that we had. So some people are asking, is it still down? Just keep diving. YouTube is not down. If it was still down, you wouldn't be watching this live stream and commenting. So yeah, it is, as far as I'm aware, back up for more or less everybody. The most interesting tweet that I was able to find in the last few minutes was from Susan Wojcicki, of course, the CEO of YouTube, saying that YouTube is back. Sorry to everybody who was impacted. Thank you to the teams who've resolved this, but no clear news on what actually caused that to happen so far. So I do apologise for that, she says. Now, a couple of news stories that have come through here are that, Gizmodo was saying that YouTube was down, and this is the exact screen that I had when I was trying to refresh YouTube to get it working. It suffered a massive outage, and it included 500 internal errors. They're saying it's a generic status code, and error while loading, and most news outlets at the moment are saying that it was some sort of server overload. The app was saying that there was just an error when they were trying to reload it. So nothing is coming out there from Gizmodo about what was wrong. As for the USA, today it says that it wasn't just YouTube went down worldwide, causing massive confusion. And clicking on channels resulted in a 500 internal error and the monkey appearing, who were all very grateful for coming into the YouTube dumpster fire and being able to put it out and fix YouTube. So very much appreciate that. And so, yeah, still most of the news outlets have no concrete information other than we're aware that YouTube went down. A lot of people were complaining about it. But beyond that, we weren't able to find out too much more. Yeah, nothing new really coming through on Twitter either, I would say. I don't want to scroll down too far. I think that's the best Twitter meme I've seen so far. Every famous YouTube star wondering if their fame carries over to Twitter. Yeah, maybe it will. Maybe it won't. Maybe live streaming immediately after YouTube going down is the solution to that. Yeah, so TAC 540, you're just saying that hopefully there were no security concerns, and I did sort of canvass the audience earlier on. I was saying, did you notice any difference in your channel? Like, did thumbnails changed or titles changed or anything missing or unusual other than missing an hour's worth of views from your channel? Everyone seemed to report that their channels were absolutely fine. And in terms of viewers as well, nobody was reporting anything odd there. In terms of real-time stats now, I think we're going to be past the real-time stats there. Like you can see on our real-time stats there that between the hours of 6 and 7 we got 100 views. Usually we get well more than that, so you can see how it dropped. But then once we started doing a live stream, it's really benefited us quite significantly. So this is just a bit of a quick YouTube tip that if you do find a trending topic that's very significant to your industry, your video topic, your passion, then try and cover content as quickly as possible to try and hit that tentpole event. So yeah, this is live evidence of why you should be always keeping track of your news stories and making sure that you hit them as soon as possible when there is news to be shared with your audience. It is now just gone 9 o'clock here at in the Western. What am I talking about? Sorry, I'm a little tired here, as you may have realised that I just was done a full day's work and then all of a sudden coming into this live stream, not having a clue what I was going to do. And if you've ever done live streams, you will know just how insanely intense and crazy they can be. And yeah, I didn't know where this live stream was going to go. I had no structure to it. I just thought I'd join in and see if we could get the community here and get talking about the conversation here that we have. And yeah, I think the best thing to do really now is I'm just going to riff with you guys, read out your comments. What do you think about the outage here? I think it's safe to say that we're probably not going to get any more information probably tonight. We may learn a little bit more. We may never really know what caused the outage. If it is just a technical error at YouTube, then there is no story really. There's nothing to see here. It's just very unusual for YouTube to be down for such a prolonged period of time. Yeah, Callum Lavery. I mean, I want information right now as well, but unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any coming out here that I can find. Game Forever, you think it was aliens? Yeah, come on, Google, fess up. We need to know the answer as to why YouTube was down. Everybody's just really interested in the story here now of what happened with YouTube. Maybe a hacker attacks YouTube. Well, nothing seems to be hacked on YouTube unless YouTube were able to do a very quick rewind reboot of their system so that no issues or, I guess, penetration of security or hacks or compromising of channels was found. I just saw somebody post. Oh, so here we are. Digital Jedi Master. Oh, Rob's accent is English. Yeah. So yeah, I do live in Vancouver, on the western coast of North America, but I am originally from the UK. So if you're wondering where the accent comes from, you are indeed correct. I do come from England. Some people saying that there was a DDoS on YouTube, so that may suggest outside interference, but we're not sure about that. T-Series, they gained thousands, 100% T-Series, they gained thousands of subs on that. I mean, certainly have a quick look at T-Series and see how their channel is currently performing. They are at, if I can find their channel, why is it not showing me the channel? T-Series is now at 65,800,000 subscribers, and PewDiePie is currently at 66,900,000 subscribers. So at the moment, nothing's changed. PewDiePie is still leading the way on YouTube. Someone should call YouTube and ask. I'm not sure if they're going to give you a straight answer there. Mike Shaw, it is Vancouver, British Columbia, so I live in Canada, not in Washington. Although the ironic thing is that there's a lot of filming that goes on up here, and I seem to remember that there was once a film that was done in Vancouver, BC, which was actually the film was actually based in Vancouver, Washington, which sounds like all sorts of weird Inception-style stuff. Yeah, so this would be really interesting, wouldn't it? Like, if only we could contact YouTube now and find out what was going on. That would be really interesting. Yeah, that would be. I mean, there is the online direct chat, but I can't use it because I need to log into my other account to be able to talk to YouTube on a live stream. So maybe that's interesting. Maybe I might do that once this live stream finishes, to find out maybe if YouTube can tell us. But I'm sure they wouldn't give us much information through something such as a live online chat. So Carson D, you're saying that the T-Series was gaining subs while during the outage. Is there any way to substantiate that and corroborate that? I think that would be impossible to maybe find out. I'm not sure, Callum Lavery. You can't. To do an online direct chat with YouTube, you need to be logged into an account on a desktop. I don't think it's really possible on phone. As I said, I don't think they're going to be able to. They're not going to give us any answers through direct chat. I think certainly not tonight, anyway. So what, Carson D? You're saying that check out these Social Blade tweets. And you're saying that T-Series continued to get subscribers while it was down? Is that what you're suggesting? Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't seem to be able to. So some people are saying that it was still able to subscribe to T-Series even when YouTube was down, which That doesn't make any sense, I'm afraid. I'm calling that fake news. So yeah, people again, TAC540 just confirming again that the server was down. And does it have anything to do with the moon? It's an interesting theory. I mean, we're not even sure that people landed on the moon, and maybe it was just Ryan Gosling filming in a studio set all those years ago rather than a proper moon landing. And maybe that would equate with YouTube going down because of something to do with the moon's gravitational pull. It's getting very weird here on the vidIQ live stream right now. All right, folks, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one more search here on Twitter just to see if there's any new updates on whether or not we can explain why YouTube was down. Doesn't look as if there is any new stories there that I can see. So yeah, I think there's nothing there, and I'm doing a search here, and I can't think of anything else. And I think I'm going to be honest here that where I think I've run out of new stories to say here on the fact that YouTube was down, and I don't want to waste your valuable time by just live streaming for the pure sake of live streaming the fact that YouTube is down. And so I think for this impromptu vidIQ live stream, we're going to call it a day right there. Thank you very much for taking the time to be with us here at this very unusual time. A huge relief that YouTube is working and proving here that I've been live streaming for more than an hour here. YouTube seems to be absolutely fine, but it is my utmost intention to get to the bottom of more of this and find out why YouTube was down in the morning, but also incorporate this live stream itself into a bit of an interesting case study as to why such things happen. So if you're new to vidIQ, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for, I'm not going to say a lot more content like this, because usually it's a lot more structured. We do a lot of pre-recorded tips, tricks, and strategies and guidance on how to use our tools to help you get more views on YouTube. I'll just give you one example of what we do here at vidIQ. If I just bring up our screen for a second. Like if you're completely new to vidIQ, a couple of quick tools that we have. Here, for example, we have the real-time stats bar, which shows you things like how many views you're getting and like gives you a snapshot of how your channel's performing. But the biggest tool that we have here is a channel audit button. You can click that and you'll get a full report card on how your channel is performing over certain time periods, and break down where your channel's performing best in terms of engagement and where you're gaining subscribers for your channel, what's performing well in terms of end screens and clicks, for cards, and then what you're not doing well on, like where your content needs improvement, like which of the videos they're getting the lowest views and the lowest likes, and how you can improve those on your channel. And if you need things fixing, like for example here it's telling us that we've not added videos to playlists. There's 4 here that we need to fix. These 4 here that have no playlists, we can click on the edit button, takes us directly to that video, and then we can add that to a playlist. So that's just a very brief introduction if you are completely new to vidIQ as to what we do in terms of helping you grow as a channel. But for now, I hope you enjoyed this live stream, and we'll see you again soon. Enjoy the rest of your video making day. Phew, YouTube is back.